quiet corner of a grand estate, Cinderella scrubs the floors, her dreams buried beneath dust and duty. Yet a quiet strength flickers within her tired heart. While others ignore her voice, Cinderella shares her hopes with loyal little friends. In the attic's stillness, her kindness shines brighter than the world ever cared to see. Forced to carry more than just chores, Cinderella passes a mirror that reflects her pain. Yet even in silence, her soul resists the cruelty thrown her way. Beside the fountain, Cinderella glimpses herself in still waters. Not the servant, but the dreamer. A whisper of worth echoes back, daring her to believe. With love and hope, Cinderella sews her dreams into a gown, but jealousy tears it apart. Another reminder of a world that denies her joy. As tears fall, magic rises. From despair, a guardian appears, transforming Cinderella not into someone new, but into the woman she was always meant to be. She enters the ballroom not to be seen, but to feel seen. Cinderella's light doesn't come from magic, it radiates from her rediscovered self-worth. As music swirls, Cinderella dances freely. In that moment, she isn't pretending. She's remembering. Her grace is real, her confidence earned, and her joy deeply her own. Midnight arrives, the spell breaks, but her truth remains. Even without the gown or slipper, Cinderella now knows she is worthy of love and belonging. Locked away once more, Cinderella doesn't cry, she plants. The door may hold her body, but her spirit refuses to be caged again. The slipper fits, but that's not the victory. Cinderella meets the moment with calm pride, because she no longer needs permission to see her own value. Cinderella's journey wasn't about a crown, but becoming her truest self. With each step forward, she walks not into a fairy tale, but into the future she chose. Hi, my lovely royals. I'm Cinderella, and welcome to my enchanted vlog, where magic meets modern. From gowns to glass slippers, I'm sharing my world. One sparkle, one smile, one dream at a time. There's nothing like waking up to sunshine and city lights. It's my favorite time to reflect, breathe, and dream a little bigger. Every new day holds a sprinkle of magic, if you believe it. Mornings are when I find my calm. A little sparkle, a touch of blush, and a lot of kindness. That's my beauty secret. After all, confidence is the real magic in any mirror. Healthy choices are part of every fairy tale. A little fruit, some sparkle, and a smile. That's how I stay balanced, body, heart, and soul. Even royal girls need their morning glow. Stepping into my design studio still feels like a dream come true. Here, we turn magic into fabric and sketches into starlight. Every piece tells a story, just like the ones I lived. Fashion is where creativity and courage meet. I love dreaming up looks that make people feel like royalty, inside and out. Behind every stitch is a little bit of magic and a lot of heart. Even princesses need their besties and a good iced latte. Belle, Tiana, and I always find time to laugh, dream, and plan our next adventure. Friendship is the most timeless trend, don't you think? Let's talk sparkle, layering, and feeling fabulous. I always say, wear what tells your story. Whether it's a magical clutch or glittery boots, confidence is the best accessory you'll ever wear. Tonight's gala means gown decisions. Silver, shimmer, or sparkle. I still love a good twirl. Preparing for a magical evening reminds me how far I've come. From ashes to runways, every moment shaped by hope. The gala glows, and every smile reminds me why I design. It's not about the dress, it's about making someone feel seen, special, and strong. That's the real magic I love to create. When the city sleeps, I write dreams, lessons, moments I never want to forget. I'm grateful for every step of this journey, and for you, who make sharing it all feel magical. As the stars shine, I close my eyes and dream again. Thank you for spending this magical day with me. Remember, believe in your heart, and your glass slipper will always find you.
As the morning light filters through her coral cottage, mermaid Cinderella awakens with a gentle smile. Her golden hair flows in the sea breeze, and her day begins with quiet wonder beneath the sparkling waves. Cinderella glides through a vibrant coral reef, her shimmering tail and radiant smile lighting the way. Playful dolphins and swirling fish join her, filling the underwater kingdom with laughter, color, and joyful discovery. In a secret grotto hidden deep below, Cinderella uncovers sparkling treasures and forgotten relics. She gazes softly at a pearl tiara, her heart filled with wonder at the mysteries of the ocean's past. Through the tall kelp forest, Cinderella swims with elegance and ease. Sunlight dances through the leaves, guiding her graceful journey as tiny fish follow, enchanted by the gentle beauty of their kind-hearted mermaid friend. Among coral rocks, Cinderella finds Stella, a timid pink starfish. With kindness and care, she gently encourages her new friend to step into the light, reminding us all of the magic found in compassion. Cinderella discovers a frightened little seahorse, lost among the coral parts. With a warm smile and gentle guidance, she leads the way home, showing that kindness can shine brightest in the smallest of moments. The sea comes alive with melody as Cinderella joins the playful otters, creating a joyful symphony. Laughter bubbles up from the reef, filling the underwater world with harmony, rhythm, and the beauty of togetherness. A glowing jellyfish arrives, delivering an invitation to Neptune's grand ball. Cinderella's heart flutters with excitement, her curious smile lighting the room as she wonders what magical adventures await beyond the coral walls. With grace and anticipation, Cinderella polishes her seashell necklace and rehearses her elegant dance. In her glowing coral cottage, dreams of the royal ball swirl around her like currents of hope and excitement. As Cinderella enters Neptune's glittering palace, shimmering lights and swirling currents welcome her. With elegance and grace, she captivates the Sea Kingdom, her golden hair and sparkling tail reflecting the joy of the celebration. In the heart of the palace, Cinderella twirls with Prince Triton, their graceful waltz filling the water with wonder. Surrounded by admiring sea creatures, their dance is a perfect harmony of kindness and joy. Underneath a sky of shimmering fireworks, Cinderella floats with her new friends, her heart full of gratitude. The sea glows softly around them, marking the end of a magical night they will always cherish. In the dim light of a forgotten kitchen, Cinderella toils in silence. Ash clings to her worn dress, yet within her heart, a tiny ember of hope flickers, waiting patiently for its moment to rise. Among gentle friends and whispered dreams, Cinderella finds comfort. Though her world is dusty and small, her kindness shines. Even in darkness, her spirit dares to imagine something greater, something magical yet to come. Mocked and overlooked, Cinderella stands in the shadow of vanity. Yet behind every cruel word, her grace remains unshaken. True beauty, after all, lives not in gowns, but in the strength to endure. As moonlight bathes the garden, wonder blooms. A fairy godmother appears, answering a silent wish. With a swirl of stars and hope reborn, Cinderella begins her transformation, not just of dress, but destiny. Beneath stardust and silken moonlight, glass slippers shimmer into being. They are more than shoes. They are symbols of change, crafted by faith and magic, fitting only the one who truly dares to dream. Every gaze turns as Cinderella enters the ballroom. No longer hidden, she glides across marble floors, glowing with quiet wonder. For the first time, she is seen, not for what she wears, but who she is. As the clock strikes 12, reality begins to unravel. Cinderella runs, not from shame, but from losing the magic too soon. In her haste, she leaves behind more than a slipper. She leaves behind proof. Across the kingdom, a prince carries hope in crystal form. Behind windows and whispers, Cinderella waits, not for rescue, but for recognition. A single shoe holds the question: will the world finally see her truth? In a room once filled with doubt, the slipper finds its match. Cinderella's moment arrives, not through force or fortune, but through destiny's quiet design. The fit is perfect, just like her faith all along. Once cloaked in cinders, Cinderella now stands crowned. Strengthened by trials, radiant in truth, she embraces her new path, not as a princess made by magic, but as a woman made by courage. Cinderella's grace now reaches beyond palace walls. With every step, she shows kindness reigns stronger than power. To each child she kneels before, she plants a seed that dreams, too, are for them. In a garden blooming with peace, Cinderella passes on the slipper, not just as a gift, but as a legacy. Her story becomes a spark for others, proving transformation begins with a single step of faith. Ever dreamed of a royal feast without a royal budget? Today, I'm in my palace kitchen, apron on, ready to create magic from the simplest ingredients. Let's turn everyday pantry items into something truly enchanting together. This little glass slipper holds today's challenge. Can we prepare a feast fit for a ballroom using only what we already have? With a dash of creativity, I believe the answer will always be yes. If a pumpkin can turn into a carriage, imagine what our pantry treasures can become. Here we have chickpeas, bread, onions, and cheese ordinary, perhaps, but they're about to take on a magical transformation. First, we'll turn these chickpeas into golden, crispy nuggets, delicious, budget-friendly, and fit for royalty. Just mash, season, and bake. Even Lucifer the cat seems tempted, though I think he'll have to wait his turn. Next, stale bread gets a second chance at the bowl, cut into cubes, tossed with herbs and oil, and baked into elegant croutons. Perfect for adding charm and crunch to any royal salad. Of course, every transformation needs a little magic. Here's my fairy godmother, ready with her wand and a swirl of sparkles to bring spices floating from the shelves, turning simple into something truly spectacular. Paprika, garlic powder, and cinnamon create a warm blend that feels like a cozy evening by the fire. A simple yogurt dip adds freshness, proof that even the smallest details can feel magical. Now for my little secret: fresh lemon juice. A squeeze over our nuggets and salad adds brightness, turning a humble meal into something that tastes like it came straight from the royal banquet table. Presentation is part of the magic. With wildflowers, simple linens, and mismatched plates, the table feels warm and inviting. Even my mouse friends help fold napkins. It's a true team effort. And here it is our rags to riches feast. Golden chickpea nuggets, crisp salad with herbed croutons, and roasted pumpkin wedges. Proof that creativity, not cost, is what makes a meal truly fit for royalty. Sharing food is the best part of any feast. Prince Charming, my fairy godmother, and all my little friends are here, enjoying every bite, and no one suspects it was made on a modest budget. Remember, magic isn't just in fairy tales, it's in the love, creativity, and care we put into our meals. With imagination, any kitchen can create a happily ever after, no glass slipper required.